You guys are probably wondering, oh man, they said, what? They said 2 weeks ago they were going to be back at Cody's apartment. And they were in the shop. And then last week they said, oh man, guys, there was a delay. We were going to be back in the shop. Or sorry, back in Cody's apartment. This is the last time we'll be in the shop. But guess what, motherfuckers? We're in the shop again.
We're back.
We're in the shop again because I'm in the middle of rebuilding my car. And the new transmission's in. And it's just taking a long time. So I know, you know, just like a bad relationship, like we're just given a lot of empty promises. But you know what?
That's life, you know.
It's life, and we're in this together, you know. Because you guys better keep on viewing. So there's no breakup allowed. You guys have to keep on viewing. So
if you don't, we're gonna stop.
Yeah, nobody wants that to happen. nobody wants that to happen. Fuck. Now there's gonna be no views now. Shit, that's all we have to do to get them to stop? Damn, all right. Is that easy? No, but yeah, I've been working on the transmission. Hopefully next week we should be back in Cody's apartment if it runs well and everything goes to plan.
Hopefully.
My fingers are crossed because there's just so much like little plugs and shit. I don't want to like get it all put together and be like, oh, I missed like one little plug that's just throwing off like the whole computer and yeah, it's just, you know,
This won't start.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, it's also, dude, it's late, man. People don't know. It's like we're recording late today.
Yeah.
This is like one of those
It's Cody's fault.
after dark episodes.
These are like lurking hours. Like,
Yeah, it's not. It's 9:46.
It's
It's
bat
actually
hours.
Yeah.
You think the bat's gonna come out today?
Huh?
The bat?
No, the
bat? Oh, dude, our boy.
He
dude,
can't come in today. The door is closed.
Yeah, I don't
Let Bruce
remember.
Wayne in.
Yeah, I closed both doors. So no, yeah, he's gonna have to stay out. I like how there's no insulation in this, so it went from like before super hot, we'd be like sweating. Now it's admittedly it's not freezing now that I closed the doors, but it went from like sweating to like okay, now we got to put on layers.
Yeah.
There's just no in between.
And then there's us with like shorts. That doesn't help anything.
Shorts with a jacket.
Nah, man, you got to put some jeans, not even jeans. You got to just put pants on in general, just something.
My bad, dude.
Some wool socks. Just
I'm not
something.
prepared.
Yeah. No, but how you guys been doing?
Not feeling good.
Cameron might.
Oh yeah, Cameron's sick. Not
Cameron's
with COVID,
sick.
with the cold though.
People still get sick nowadays. Not of COVID anymore. Like
It's not just COVID that
it's
gets
not
you
ju-
sick.
Yeah, it's not just COVID. You know, some people forget and to realize like you could still get sick and not be COVID. So it's like it's kind of funny because like I was sick the past week or two, and my dad came up and asked me. He's like, "You got COVID?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "You said you just can't smell." I was like, I'm stuffed. Like,
I'm
leave me
congested,
alone,
man.
Like, and he's like, "Oh, okay, but stay in your room just in case." I was like, all right.
When like COVID first started, it was like when my allergy season was happening.
Oh yeah.
And I was going to stores and like I was sneezing hella bad and everyone was just fucking staring at me like, get the fuck out of here.
I was
Yeah.
miserable, dude. I've never had it so bad until like for some reason the beginning of COVID, my allergies terrible, like no good reason.
That's true actually, because now that you guys mention it, yeah, it was like right in the spring was when it started.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody had little sniffles and little kind of stuff going on, and yeah, it just
Everyone
kind
had
of
little sniffles and hoarding all the toilet paper.
yeah, and everybody that it's funny now that you mention it. Yeah, you couldn't like walk into the store and have like a little like a. And dude, you get like ostracized by everybody.
Yeah,
You're gonna get fucking tackled by the security, a pioneer.
Dude, like
Bar just come running across the store.
it was like, have you ever coughed in class and like had that one person turn around and just like stare at you because you just like had like a little sniffle or a cough?
Yeah,
That's pretty much how it was.
I don't know why people always
But
do that.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It pissed me off because I would always like have I'd always get like a colds whenever
Mhm.
during
Do you
the
ever
winter.
try to cough to cover up your fart?
No, I usually do it to cover up when.
No.
Never mind.
Dude, at the concert,
Yeah.
not gonna lie, I let one go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I was doing the whole concert.
Was it freeing?
A little bit.
Were you
but,
kind of like, oh, you know what, man? I feel good now. Not physically, also, but just like, Like, I feel independent now.
Well, I mean, it smelled terrible there no matter what. 'Cause there's
Right,
a bunch
right.
of people.
All the B.O. and
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of just pressed up against people. Yeah.
There was this one lady. She just kind of like ran into me because she got thrown out of a mosh pit.
Yeah.
And like I got whipped pretty hard, and I smelled like just it smelled like weed and BO, like
Yeah.
so bad. I looked at Cameron, I'm like, dude, she smells like ass. And then Cameron just fucking started laughing his ass off mid set, like
rookie.
band's playing right now, and like I just could not hold that in, and she's just like kind of banging her head right next to me. I was like, dude, your sweat's on me. It's so nasty.
I got hot wearing my jacket, so I put it around my waist.
Mhm.
And, you know, the whole show, I was just farting the whole time. And
Oh,
when we
dear
walked
God.
back out, put my jacket on, I'm like, oh, fuck, this just smells.
My God, dude.
Hey, but the concert, it was my first concert, and that was honestly really, really
a milestone.
cool. Yeah. Pop my concert cherry.
Yeah. It's fun, man. It's
Popped
just
all
like,
3 of yours.
Yeah, me. Wait, Bryce never been to a concert before, huh?
Nope, you, Bryce, and
that's
Cody.
cool.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
The three of you.
Should we tell them like what concert we went to?
Yeah.
Cameron, go ahead. I don't
It
know what it was.
was, let's see if I can remember. Bearings, Just Friends, Real Friends, 4 Years Strong, and State Champs.
All really great bands. I've never been to a concert. I never even heard of these bands until I actually went to the concert to listen to
This is
them.
his first time listening to him at the concert.
Yeah, no one sent me anything. No one told me like what bands we're listening to until the day of, and I'm just like, I'm going into this with an open mind, and it was fun. I had a great time. Bought like 2 T-shirts and got like free stickers,
Nice.
so it was well worth it.
Mhm.
Did I tell you about the band called Just Friends?
I heard the name, but I don't know anything about them.
It was like, I think, a group of 6 people, and there's a girl and a guy.
Yeah.
Not trying to be rude or anything, but the guy, his shorts were way too small for him
Okay, yeah.
because he's a little bit bigger of a guy, and he crouches a little bit. His nutsack is just right there. You can see
Really,
the print.
like you could see it.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
print. So how many inches are we talking between the nut print and like the end of his shorts?
like
So are we talking short
right here.
Like those
Like his nuts were hanging low.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's also those shorts were kind of like the shorts that I'm wearing right now. Like they're pretty.
Oh, they're
short.
like athletic shorts.
It'd be
too.
like-
No, they're not athletic
Oh,
It'd
shorts.
be like
no.
Cody
They were
Ellis
short,
wearing
the
these
cut.
shorts.
Like the cut.
Oh, they were like cut off jean shorts.
No, they're shorts like this.
Loose shorts.
Oh,
These
they
aren't
were.
jean shorts.
No, but you said they weren't shorts like that.
I said they were like short, like the length.
They were shorter.
right.
Like they were
They were
above
about, like,
his
right here.
knees, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
And this dude, like, they're all Bay Area guys, so they're pretty cool.
It was just funny because there's a part in the song where the girl starts twerking,
Yeah.
and then everyone else in the band starts doing it.
Oh,
So
sick.
so the guy with the really short shorts starts doing it, and you can see his like
Oh.
nutsack like right there. I'm like, please, I don't want to see that.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, that's
but
tough.
their bass guitarist stole the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Kevin.
His name was Kevin.
Okay.
Stole the show. He was dancing the entire time, just like doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Was that the one with the badass mustache?
No, I don't know his name.
But the whole time, Bryce is like, I love you, Kevin.
Damn. That sounds fun, man.
It was, dude. It was a great time.
Dude, concerts are so fun, man. Like and it's interesting too, just because different bands, different genres kind of have their own flavor, But like, just seeing music live in general is just completely different experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my dad was telling me like old stories how he used to go like to the Cow Palace or like I don't even know where that is, or just
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
Bay Area,
Probably
like, concerts.
California.
Obviously, Cam.
No shit, dude.
Like he just go hella far, and
Hey.
sometimes like he'd party like all night long, just like get like completely just like shit faced.
So your dad was a party animal?
Yeah, he has like so
Wow,
many
really?
stories, and
Man.
then he's like telling me, he's like, dude, one time like I did this thing, and like I had to go to school the next day, so I went to school just plastered. I didn't even know what I learned that
So
day.
it was not alcohol? We're talking something else?
I don't know. He didn't tell me.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, you're literally saying what he told you.
Yeah. His
What?
words.
Wait, he had to give you the redacted version?
Dude, my dad, he lived an amazing life. And like it's so funny because my mom is such a goody two shoes.
Right.
But my dad's just hardcore party animal.
Right,
like
right.
when he can be, dude, he'll party.
Mhm.
He'll put you to shame.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's hilarious.
I mean, I don't know if he can hang, but
Oh, with you guys, he can't hang.
Was
Brandon.
invited to a Halloween party.
Nah, dude. He'd be like, this is how we did it in the 60s. No, not 60s. 70s. 70s and 80s is whenever he was growing up. He was born in like 63. Yeah.
Man, it seems like also partying back then must have been so fun because you could be like young and get drunk, and like obviously the goal is you kind of get the hang of things and you're not so sloppy. But like early on, a lot of people, it's like they're getting used to their alcohol limit. They're kind of going to their first big parties, and they don't like they're getting a little sloppy, right? And back then you could just do that, and it's not like it was going to come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
Now it's like if you're like getting sloppy at a party, everybody can take pictures and videos
Yeah.
at any moment to document it. So it's like if you do something and you look stupid, or you like spill beer all over yourself, or you're like, getting down with some guy or girl or whoever that maybe like you regret or whatever, it's like everything can be documented.
Yeah.
But back then it wasn't like that.
I feel like back then they did a whole lot of experimenting so that we wouldn't have to, and like we have a bunch of rules now or laws that we have to follow because of them.
What do you mean, like in particular? Like what's an
Like,
example?
Drunk driving, which is
Oh, yeah,
100%
yeah.
you should not do. But back then they're like caution to the wind. They did it.
It seems like, because I mean it was definitely illegal, but it seems like back then, like obviously the punishments were lower, but it seems also like the cops were more likely to be like, okay, well, as long as you're not completely blacked out, I'll let it slide.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Whereas now it's like that's not. It's not. There's no like leniency.
No, it's like, oh, like you had one drink. Like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm sorry.
Shoot him.
Well, I'm fine.
Have you ever like had a run in with like an old style cop? Like he pulls up and he's got like a little bit of a belly, bushy mustache, dude. I'm talking like this guy's got like a raccoon on his lip. He walks in and he does the whole like 2 hands on the front of the belt, dangling, just kind of grazing the gun. Just so you know, like I keep that thing on me.
Honestly, I've never been pulled over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never been pulled over.
What the fuck?
The only time I've ever like come across a cop is whenever I work, wherever I work. Like it's like 5 minutes away from like Waterford, but it's kind of like crime heavy. So like there's always cops coming in and out of like that little town.
Yeah.
And so like sometimes they'll stop by, they'll ask us a couple questions if we've seen this person or if like something happened. Like today at work, I was just doing like a regular rotation.
Yeah.
Heard 2 gunshots, and they were right next door. And I look at my uncle, and he's like, "What was that?" I was like, "No, that's 2 gunshots." And like I just kept doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And it just kind of went on. But yeah, like I've always just like, and also like there was like one time where I forgot like this person who was renting a room, just like he was an old man. He didn't take care of himself, but he happened to die in his sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, and we didn't know, and he had been dead for like a couple days now.
Wait, where was this?
Like he rented a room.
Huh.
Like,
Interesting.
Yeah. He was renting a room somewhere. Like in our shop.
Yeah.
And
Like in the back there?
yeah, in the back, because there's like
Huh.
separate rooms. It's not just a shop. It's like
I didn't know they do that. Like
yeah.
they rent rooms to people.
That's kind of weird.
But like he
Yeah,
lived there, and he just didn't take care of himself. Or
Yeah.
this one time he didn't take his meds.
Oh, yeah.
And just so happened to,
So
go
like-
in his sleep. And he passed away on Friday.
Mm.
We didn't know about it until like Monday.
Oh, God.
shit.
By that time, it was already starting to smell.
Yeah.
And we didn't know. We thought like the dead cow truck was sitting right outside too.
Mhm.
So we're just kind of conflicted because the dead cow truck always parks
Mm.
upwind, blows toward us. We're
Yeah.
like,
Damn.
damn.
Wow.
Yeah. And so on Saturdays, whenever it started to smell too, and I worked on
Jeez.
Saturday, and then Monday came.
like, what
I get
is
called
this?
in like immediately right when I woke up.
Wow.
It was supposed to be like my day off. I get called in. I'm there. Fire department, ambulance, police officers. And I'm like, dude, what's
So,
going on? What's going on? My
Did they
cousin.
need like a statement from you?
Not me particularly, but they did ask me like some questions.
Mhm.
But they were being nice about it because the
Yeah.
situation was not a good situation to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just so it was just some old guy? Do you like not have family? He was just kind of
It
On
was
the
definitely
outs.
sad
it sucks.
because his
Yeah, that
his
is sad.
only family that he had here in the States was his brother,
Oh yeah.
and his brother didn't know about it until like a week later because
Ah.
we had to look for him. We had to find him,
Yeah.
and it took a minute for us to find him. Once we
Ah,
finally
wow.
got to him, it sucked. You
That's
know?
crazy.
Yeah, we even knew this guy personally.
Mhm.
I sold him a truck.
Yeah, because I guess he's there would he ever work sometimes?
No,
Since
he
he's
didn't.
literally
He didn't work
there?
with
Like,
us.
Yeah.
He was an engineer or a mechanic for like another
Interesting.
like place.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Weird.
but he had a heart attack. I think a couple months before that though.
So he was just kind of
Yeah.
bad health. Wow, that's crazy though.
Yeah, it's definitely a crazy moment to be in.
Yeah.
And the smell. Tell you what, can't get that smell out of my head.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah. So every time say we pass like a dead animal like on the road, like roadkill,
Yeah.
it's got like one distinct like scent and it's so bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Got that kind of. Man.
that's my story time.
Crazy. That's wild.
That's my occurrence with a cop.
Were you
like,
with me when we were driving the street by your house, and I ran over someone's puke and it just
Ew.
stuck to my car?
oh,
So the whole way to Modesto, all I could smell was puke.
yeah, we had the windows open for like some stupid reason.
Yeah. And
Oh, it got in the car.
no, it didn't get in the
Oh,
car. I
okay.
just ran it over, and
Okay.
it stuck on the tire, and like a
Yeah.
little, what's it called above the tire?
The wheel well.
Yeah, that got stuck up there. So the smell was just sitting with my car the whole time.
That's
It
gross.
was terrible.
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
This was like summer, so everyone was like partying hard. This was,
Yeah.
like, I think this was like post 4th of July, so everyone's still trying to get over that hump.
Wow.
Like,
Oh, someone was driving in front of me, and I saw them swerve out of the way.
Yeah.
And the kid was
Yeah.
walking back to the house. So I think the kid just threw up in the street.
Oh
my
I just
gosh.
ran it over.
Wow.
it was nasty
That
too
is
because
so
it
gross.
sounded wet. It was terrible.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's gross.
I don't know. Yeah.
Did you see the
Kinda
whole
random.
Dwayne Johnson thing?
With
His rap song?
No,
You haven't heard it yet?
no, I actually haven't.
He made one with Tech 9.
Dude,
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
I love Tech 9, dude.
he sent it to me so many days ago, and I've been meaning to listen to it, and I just completely.
Still haven't listened to it.
I've been so busy, and I forgot. And every time we hang out, you say it. You're like, "Oh, did you listen to that song?" For like the last week, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I didn't." And now it's like the second or third time, and now I'm realizing like, fuck, I still haven't listened to it.
Tech 9 is a fairly old rapper too, isn't
Yeah.
he?
He's been around for a
He's-
while.
For a while, and I didn't even realize that he was in some of the songs that I listened to as a kid
Yeah.
until I was in like high school or like college. I was like, no
Yeah.
way he was on this song. Like,
Yeah.
no way. I was like, dang, dude. Like,
I remember.
surprised me.
I haven't listened to a ton of his stuff. Like I've listened to some, and especially I feel like he's been on a lot of features that were good. Also, some of his own music was good, but I remember specifically, "Am I a Psycho" was just like,
Yeah.
We would play that song a
was so
lot.
good, dude.
yeah,
That's
that
with
one
the
was
B.o.B.,
good.
right?
I want to say yeah, because actually those two did a few songs together.
Yeah.
Now that I
Yeah.
think of it, yeah,
B.o.B. was he really experimented with everything, didn't he?
yeah. But what happened to him?
He kind of what song? Like he dropped an album and he kind of like dropped off, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he made the album last year and no one liked it.
I've
Yeah.
never listened to him not on a feature. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's like another Rick Ross, like he only does features, or if I just haven't. I don't know. I've never like looked into his music that much, I guess. But I
Well,
think that's the
He
other
has
thing.
that song Headbands. I'm pretty sure that's from him, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's like got 2 Chainz and all of them in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably heard it, but I'm not sure. What does it sound like? Give me a little acapella right now.
I don't know.
Dude, not,
Okay.
not even gonna lie. I think the last time I listened to B.o.B. was in, I think like 7th or 8th grade. Like that's the last time I listened to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I haven't even listened to him to this day.
Yeah,
There's a song
Not,
that
not
he
because I
made
don't
with-
like him, but just because like I just
I just haven't seen
I
anything
forgot
with
about
him. Yeah, because he came out of like, obviously it was like, okay, he was on a lot of songs with like Tech 9, and then yeah, like 2 Chainz and like Lil Wayne, like Nicki Minaj and all them. I feel like he was always kind of doing stuff with them. And now I don't know if he's just done with music or if he just hasn't been able to stay relevant. I've just never heard anything recently from him.
Mhm.
But I also haven't heard any like big releases, or any albums or anything. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe he just couldn't do enough independently. I
Yeah.
don't know. But then again, I guess Rick Ross. Everybody knows who Rick Ross is, and he doesn't do anything independent. So I don't know, man.
He doesn't?
I mean, he does, but like nothing good.
like
Oh.
hardly.
Like all his best verses are features.
Oh,
You
shit.
know. So, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe B.o.B.'s out there. Dude, we talked about it the other day. Not like last episode, but like a few days ago. Oh shit, have we talked about why Cody's not here?
I don't even know why
Cody
he's
is here.
Oh.
Dude, that's not. It's not funny. Stop.
I don't think it's ever been funny.
It's
I
never
gotta
been-
keep it going until someone laughs at it.
It's not. You're gonna be waiting a long time, my
I'm
friend.
laughing right now.
We're not
Brother.
laughing at the joke. We're laughing at the fact that you keep bringing it up.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
it's funny.
I'm laughing
No, it's
because
not.
every time somebody's missing, you just try to say they're the other person. It's not funny at all. Like, God, dude. No,
But-
But he got down with the bad sickness,
yeah.
pussyitis.
He probably yeah.
This is just a common cold. People get sick still. It's not COVID. Nothing to be afraid of, right?
No, he got a cold. He got the same cold you did, but
Yeah.
I guess as we're finding out, Cody's a fucking beta ass bitch bass boy. So
He-
apparently,
yeah.
like I thought that guy had some, white blood cells that were like ready to roll, and I guess not because as we're finding out now, he's got a little baby boy immune system.
he I forgot. There's like some like I remember. There's something you call this person a name if they get sick and they like
Bubble boy.
no.
Oh, no.
That too.
What?
Whenever Cody gets sick.
Never heard that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Calls
Bubble
someone
boy?
a bubble boy, like
Yeah.
like they have to live in like a plastic bubble and roll
Oh,
around.
You've never wait, have you ever seen Bubble Boy?
No.
You've never seen Bubble Boy? Whoa, dude, you need to watch it. It's one of the weirdest movies you'll ever watch.
Cody's
but it's interesting. That's the thing.
Cody's a bubble boy.
Yeah, like whenever he gets sick, he gets sick. Like
Cody?
like yeah,
Oh, I never noticed that.
yeah.
Hmm.
Here's one example.
I feel like
I'm here.
on a very real note, I feel like the reason everybody's getting sick now is because we've all been like kind of inside for the last 2 years. So, because usually it's like you kind of get exposed to a cold every year.
Yeah.
So your immune system is like constantly like on the jump, and it's like, you're constantly like regaining your immunity. But we've all kind of been inside for the last 2 years, or even when we're going out, things have just been more separated. So I feel like now people are being exposed to like a lot of people again for the first time in a while, and our immune systems just aren't used to it.
Yeah, that's
So
very
everybody's
true.
getting a little
Yeah.
cold.
He also said it was because he got the flu shot and the vaccine shot.
Oh yeah,
So
he did
said
say
it's probably that.
Really,
Yeah.
you got both of them at
Yeah.
like,
So it's probably all of
Damn.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, so
he
doesn't help.
really should have just spaced those out.
Yeah, it's pretty intense to like mix them.
The COVID shot, honestly, I think I got the good side effects because I heard people are actually getting just passing out or just like
You got like
getting super sick.
Yeah.
You know, they tell
did,
you to
like-
wait in like the room for like 15 minutes before
Right.
you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
When I got my second shot, I just got a Gatorade, went to my car, and just
Yeah.
watched TV for 20 minutes and then left.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was funny. I got my second one at Target because they have a CVS pharmacy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they told me like you could walk around, we'll just like once your 15 minutes is up, just make sure you come by us and say like you're fine.
Mhm.
That way we can make sure and sign off on you. I was like, all right, cool. So I was walking around. I'm all like, so they just do this with everyone? Like, what if someone just passes out on the floor? And like, are they just looking at the cameras, like making sure he's okay? And like,
They're betting on it.
yeah,
Like, bro, I got 5 on this one. I can tell this dude's going to sleep.
yeah.
Give him 5 minutes, bro. He's gonna be face
Just
down in the
imagine-
tile.
Imagine you go pick up like a puzzle or something. And just,
Yeah.
Like you're just
What if
low iron. You kind of like reach down and like
Yeah.
come back up super fast, and you just kind of can't see anything, and all of a sudden you go down.
Yeah. Yeah. Or what if you like, damn, what if you just sit down on one of the recliners? You're like, oh, I'm gonna test out the vibrating recliner real quick, and you get down in there and you just.
Knock out.
Yeah.
dude.
So
I don't know.
it gave you good side effects.
Yeah, like
So
I
you-
didn't have anything bad to say
Right.
about the vaccine. Like I heard,
like, You kind of got the one that gives you like a body high, sort of.
no, nothing bad happened.
More of like a body high than a head high.
No, my arm was just sore.
Okay. So, okay. Did you feel like creative? Did you feel like creative at all?
No,
It's like stimulating? No.
Dude, I got this back in like March.
I started
Or
seeing
no,
sounds.
June.
And
I
it
got it in June.
Did it make you sleepy at all?
No,
Oh. So what are these good side effects that you're talking about? 'Cause
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to
'Cause,
like.
the bad. I've only heard the bad side effects. I've
Yeah,
never heard
yeah.
anything good about it. Like
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
like it's always like, oh, like you could pass out, or like, oh, you're gonna get really sick. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So like in my head, I'm like, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Like I might die if I get this vaccine. I got it. I'm over here just like trying to drive home. I'm like, dude, I gotta make it home before I
Yeah.
do anything. And then to make it even better, my car just ended up like overheating.
It sucks.
Yeah, so I was stuck outside.
For me,
But you were just kind of chilling though.
Yeah, so nothing
So-
bad happened.
Would you say it was like more of an indica than a sativa then,
answer his question.
or was it like a hybrid?
More of like an indica.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was like you got like the OG Kush variant
Pretty much.
of the vaccine.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Very
mean,
nice.
I got it before it was FDA approved.
Oh yeah, dude.
I didn't realize that. Like
I
right,
got mine like 2 days
Eh,
before
fuck
I
it.
got
Dude.
approved.
right when I
Yeah.
saw like the
Fuck it.
notification, I'm like, I thought it was already. Like I was so
Eh.
like just caught off, and I was like, damn. All right, I guess
Yeah.
it's whatever now.
But even if you guys got it even remotely around the time it got FDA approved, like that means they had to wait for it to go through all those tests. So it's not like they sent it to the FDA like the day before and they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, looks good."
Yeah.
It's like, they're having to like constantly refine it and then it has to go through like tons of tests. So it's
Mhm.
like if you got it anywhere remotely around the time it was approved, it's like it's pretty safe to say it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of I thought it was funny because it was in my
Yeah.
head. I was like, oh, this thing is safe for me. Like
Yeah.
FDA approved it already. I didn't realize they hadn't.
Yeah. Damn, it's crazy.
Mhm.
Fuck. Oh, dude. So we didn't talk about this the other day. I meant to bring it up, but I kind of forgot. So you know how Pooh Shiesty? This actually I didn't think was that crazy at first. You know how Pooh Shiesty is like in jail right now on like a
Oh, didn't he shoot someone in the ass? or
yeah, he
something
like shot
that?
someone, right?
Who's Pooh
Which-
Shiesty?
He's the guy who was on Back in Blood with Lil Durk.
Never listened to that.
You've definitely heard it.
I have.
Oh yeah, you've for sure
sure you
heard
have.
it. It's the one that has the beat that has like the piano in the background that's like dun, 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 dun. It's like dun, 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 dun. Ain't got no security. The one where it's like real the guy has a real southern accent and he's like, ain't got no security in the club. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, thought you was a thug. You dude, you've definitely heard it. I've played it with you. Like I've like played it and watched you listen to it.
I don't remember then.
Fuck it. Okay, anyways. Okay, so it's this rapper named Pooh Shiesty, and so he was like apparently in jail right now, which I was like, I didn't even want to talk about it because I was like, it's not really that interesting. Like, in jail for shooting someone. I was like, oh, damn, like, okay, it happens, right? But here's the crazy part, which I found out like not that long ago. The reason that he's a suspect, because it was in an armed robbery. Yeah, an armed robbery in Florida. The reason that they this is insane. I'm just going to read this verbatim because I actually don't want to fuck up the details. When Williams fled the scene with 2 others, a Louis Vuitton bag stuffed with $40,912 in cash fell out of the driver's seat of the McLaren. I got something else to say about that too, but investigators say the serial numbers on one of the recovered bills matched a $100 bill flashed on Williams' Instagram account days before the robbery.
Oh my god.
They matched the serial numbers of the fucking $100 bill.
Dude, that's kind of scary. Not gonna lie.
That's like supposedly the story that's going around right now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it wasn't, they found his fingerprints or like, they found the weapon or the blood or something. Like, no, they're saying like a bill came out and they matched it to one he had at that time. Is that not the craziest?
That is
like,
fucking
that is
crazy.
pretty
Just to
crazy.
go through his Instagram
just
and
that,
to look at.
fact.
I mean, no
Yeah.
matter what, they're gonna look through your social media.
but that's like, that is like,
It's-
that's some CSI shit right
Yeah.
there, bro.
it
Like,
really is. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, that is like literally like a play that you would make in, like L.A. Noire.
Yeah, I was
That's
about
like
to
some
say.
L.A. Noire shit. Like, we recovered a photograph of the serial numbers and we matched it to da-da-da. Yeah, like, that is insane. I've never heard of like some real, like, that's some detective ass shit right there.
Yeah.
Dude. That's
Well,
all I got to say.
Honestly, I mean, I don't know if it's still a thing or not, but I think there used to be like a website that you could say track my dollar.
Really?
Yeah, like
Yeah, there still is.
oh, it still is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people will like log it that they have it and you can see.
Yeah,
Like,
you could put the serial number and everything,
Oh.
and you could find where it went,
Huh.
find where it came from. It's pretty cool. So I'm like, it doesn't necessarily surprise me, but it's also it's just super like interesting that the
Yeah.
fact like they're able to match it to the one that he had.
he had, yeah.
So it's like
And I'm
pretty
assuming
crazy.
it wasn't like he had a single $100 bill and had it front and center. It was probably just kind of there somewhere in the shot, and they were like, "Okay, what are the odds?"
They just like
Like-
zoomed in on it.
Yeah. Damn, that is insane though. Oh shit, the camera. No, but
Dun, dun.
I have. So that's crazy. There's also another thing though. I think it's funny that I want to add on in a second. Okay, so here's the other thing I think is funny. So you guys know how we talked about Kodak Black, like doing that shooting in the what was it, like a Porsche or something?
There's so many
Yeah, it
times
was like
you guys talk
something
about
like a Porsche or something like that.
Yeah, some super like luxury car. So okay, here's the thing.
Wasn't
So-
it rented?
Yeah,
the
he
rented
rented
one.
it.
Okay, got
So
it.
here's the thing. So there's that, and we all thought like, that's crazy. This guy was like doing a shooting in not only a rented car, but just like a super luxury car, right? Fucking Pooh Shiesty, like allegedly, I guess hasn't gone to trial yet. But Pooh Shiesty, like allegedly doing an armed robbery in a McLaren. Like, what is like? Why is it that these guys are trying to commit like these high ass like federal crimes in like the nicest luxury cars?
They're trying to stay low key, you know.
It's not low key.
Ain't nothing more low key than a McLaren.
It's crazy, yeah. Like you would think, like if you're gonna do this crime, you'd think they'd pull up in like a white Honda Civic,
Yeah.
like something that there's like billions of, like. But no, dude, they're pulling up in these cars that it's like, well, yeah, there's only like 20 of them in the city. It's not gonna be that hard to figure it out.
That's kind of
Full sends only.
Yeah, it's like I kind of respect it because I'm like, wow, they're not even gonna go commit like a federal crime without pulling up with some drip, you know, like with a Louis bag and a McLaren. But like, you just gotta think like, come on, just get a shitty car.
I don't think
Get a scraper.
I don't even think they think about it. I'm pretty sure they were like, oh, we got to do it right now. Like, let's do it right now.
I think actually, on the contrary, I think they were probably having a serious debate about it. They're probably like, they're at their house, they're planning it out right. They're like, all right, we're gonna go here. This is the guy we're gonna rob. We got the guns. We're good. All right. Hey, you know,
Got the
fucking
fast car.
Tommy 2 times. Do you got the nice sack that we're gonna stuff the money in? Yeah, boss. And then they got it figured. Yeah, and then they figured it out, and they're like, okay, so what's gonna be the getaway car? And they're like, should we get like a Honda Civic or like a little Mazda 3, something? There's a lot out there. These, real accessible cars, easy to hide in.
Something that could fit like more than one or two people.
Yeah. Instead, Pooh Shiesty's like, well, I got this little 2-seater McLaren out here. And, we could pull up in that shitty car, or we could, we could be pushing the whip, bro. We got something nice. Do you guys want to be seen robbing in a shitty car? No. You want to be seen robbing in a McLaren. So when people see you and they identify you in the trial, they say, okay, the only crime this guy is guilty of is just flexing hard on everybody, just aggressively flexing.
I feel like those fuckers were playing GTA before they did it, and
And
they
they're
were
like-
doing one of the heists, and they did exactly what they did on the heist and picked the same car that they did.
They're like, we could just do this in real life.
Let me get the McLaren on GTA real quick.
They're on the phone with Lester the whole time.
Dude, planning out an armed robbery over PlayStation. Oh no, over Discord.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, that's genius. Whoever thought of that?
Yo. Damn, that's crazy.
Dude.
I just don't get it, bro. Like, I just don't get the trend of like people taking these very identifiable luxury cars and committing felonies in them. Excuse me.
Burp.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Are you gonna repeat what I'm saying right now?
No, I burped too, so I had to say.
Okay. I was gonna say, are we gonna really do this right now?
Dale's about to get pissed, dude.
No, but yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like, I mean, the number thing and that, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens in the trial.
I still think the Kodak one's funnier.
Oh yeah, the Kodak one's hilarious. Because at least Pooh Shiesty, yeah, like he probably had like chains on, and he's got like tattoos and stuff, and he's probably like pretty identifiable. But I don't think there's anybody more identifiable from a distance than Kodak Black, just because of the hair.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's not the only one with that hair, but like, if you see a guy with that hair, I feel like it's not that hard.
Hey, yeah. You're just gonna assume it's him.
Like, okay, did he have like the crazy, like super thick dreads going up? Yeah. Did he have gold teeth? Yeah. Did he have a snapper gang chain? Oh, yeah. Actually, now that you mention it, might be Kodak Black.
It's very, very, very like looks kind of identical to the guy I saw. earlier.
It's a different guy with the sniper gang chain.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. But we talked about also the Twitch payouts leak.
Oh,
Just the fact that Twitch got hacked. And remember I was saying the like numbers. The numbers weren't actually that crazy.
What does it mean?
Like the top total payout from August 2019, because the leak that I saw and it's going around a lot is August 2019 to October 2021, and it's like not really that crazy. Like the very top paid Twitch account is 9 million. So in 2 years they made 9 million, which isn't that crazy
yeah.
if you think like they're literally the highest paid person on the whole platform. It's like really not that insane. I just think it's so funny because the top paid person is this channel called Critical Role, and they're just like a D&D
Oh, is
channel.
that like the family one you're telling us about?
Yeah, it's like some like D&D channel. I want to say there's like some family aspect to it. I don't remember if any of them are actually related, but it's like from what I understood, like I only took a pretty, surface level look at it, but it sounds like pretty wholesome. It just sounds like people doing like role-playing D&D shit. But I just thought it was so funny because you look at the numbers, and a lot of the names are like all the people you'd expect, like XQC, Tifu, Ludwig, Tim the Tatman. It's pretty Hassan. It's like people you'd expect. I just think it's funny that above all of them is this channel that like nobody knows.
Yeah.
D&D, dude.
Yeah, it's just D&D too. Yeah, it's just
honestly, I've never like. Have you bothered to play D&D?
Yeah. I've done it like a couple times. It's
Really?
actually it's pretty fun. Yeah.
I've heard about it. I really want to get into it.
It's fun. I just will say, like, it takes a lot of prep because you can't really just you can't have like a group of all people who've never done it before. You have to have like one person because you're gonna have your dungeon master who's sort of like the one guiding everything that's happening and like narrating the events.
Yeah.
So if you have somebody, when I did it, we had somebody who was very experienced and they were really funny at like adding just kind of some comedy to what was going on. So it made it really good. What are you doing?
I gotta pee.
Oh, okay. So they made it really funny because they were really great at like narrating what was happening and like adding humor. But if you can't do that and you're just narrating it in like an objective, like kind of bland way, it wouldn't really be fun.
Yeah.
And it'd be very confusing because it's like there's a lot of things that you do in it and you're like, okay, you have to use certain kinds of dice and you have to kind of have like a general idea of just how it works. And there's like sort of storylines that you're working through. And it would kind of just be like a lot to manage if you had never played before, especially never been a dungeon master.
Yeah.
So I would say like the barrier to entry is honestly like pretty difficult if you want to do it in person, which is like the ideal way to do it.
Yeah.
But if you can get like a group of people down to do it, it's fucking fun, man, honestly.
Yeah, like it sounds fun. I've seen it. Like I watch Big Bang Theory a whole lot, and they're like into like the Dungeons and Dragons and like, video games type of stuff. And I'm over here like. I want to play that. Like I want to take the time out of my day, and they're over here saying like it's a 3-hour, 4-hour game.
Oh, it's pretty long, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I honestly I don't mind. Like I want to do that. Like it sounds super fun, super interesting, and it's just really cool overall.
Yeah.
And like it's kind of crazy because like I know like back in the day I don't think like it's an old game, isn't it?
Oh, it's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the modern. I say modern, like games that have come out within the last 20 to 25 years, but a lot of the really good role-playing games all like borrowed from D&D just because it was already, a lot of the systems were already worked out on there. People had an idea of like just the way that classes and stuff work. It's pretty a lot borrowed from D&D.
It's kind of like, I don't know if you ever heard of Mafia.
You're talking about like
it's a role-playing game.
Oh, I've heard of it, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, it's I'm not saying it's the same, but it's like kind of like the same premise. Like
right.
it's role-playing as well, and like you gotta also like kind of gotta find out who killed someone or who's the murderer, who's this person. So you gotta figure like that whole thing out.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess it's not the same. I'm not gonna say it's the same, but it's close. Like it's close to it.
Yeah.
But like I've done Mafia.
Yeah. It's fun, man. Like, and I was always like the type of games, not the type of games, not the only ones, but I always really liked role playing games like Fallout and like fucking
like RPGs.
Elder Scrolls. Yeah, RPGs. Loved Elder Scrolls. Loved KOTOR, like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Like I always loved.
Dude, that game was so good.
Yeah, I always loved those games. So for me, I feel like playing D&D was just a natural extension of that. It was like, oh yeah, this is just like the precursor to all these when it was like a board game, right?
Yeah.
Were you with us when we were trying to play Risk at my house?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So
Take consideration, this is my 20th birthday, right? It was last year.
Right.
And, I was like, all right, screw it. I want to go hang out with my boys, right? So I grabbed Cameron, I grabbed Ethan, Cody.
Was it Cody?
Comes along. Yeah,
it was Cody.
Cody comes along. I was like, all right, for sure. Like, we're going to do it big. We end up at Cameron's house playing with Cody reading us the instructions.
Trying to
read us the instructions for Risk for 2 hours to consider it. 2 hours just trying
Yeah.
to read us the instructions, trying to describe what we need to do.
Yeah.
Cameron and I are looking at each other, just fucking around with our little like.
The whole time Cody was trying to like describe it to us three were just fucking around the whole time.
Yeah.
You
just
know,
laughing the whole time.
We didn't even get to play. I had to go.
I feel like I actually, now that you mention it, I feel like I heard about this because I don't remember why. I think I was doing something else, couldn't make it, but I remember hearing about it and I was curious. I was like, oh yeah, so like, you know, what'd you guys do? And I hear like, oh, we went, you know, to Cameron's house and went and played Risk. And I remember thinking like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what do you mean you guys went back to Cameron's and played Risk? And then I was like, I remember hearing like, yeah, and Cody was getting mad because he was trying to read the instructions and nobody's listening. I was like, yeah, because it's Alec's birthday. Why are you guys trying to break down Risk on Alec's birthday? I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
The funniest part is we played a whole game of Monopoly before that.
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking god, dude.
Oh, you left it.
I swear to God, dude, we're not. Okay, there's a time and a place for these things, but it's not birthdays.
Well, I mean, I've never.
Hey, at least we didn't do it for your 21st.
Yeah, it was funny. For my 21st, we were just experimenting beers.
Yeah.
Like I tried Corona, not a big
Oh
fan.
yeah.
Not a big fan of Coronas.
No?
Tried Modelo's, not a big fan.
Really? Not a big fan of
Yeah.
Modelo.
I tried Victorias. Big
Oh, I
fan.
haven't tried that.
Those are good.
Hmm.
Victorias are like a more refined Modelo.
Interesting.
10 out of 10, but like I would
I
pick
don't
those over a
think
Modelo.
I've
any
ever
time.
even seen those.
They're pretty good. They're kind of
Victorias.
pricey
They
though.
were at your house, weren't they?
My house?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
You brought them.
I did. I bought them.
Oh.
I bought them from I forget where.
Interesting.
But I remember my dad always talks to me. I'm like, oh, Victoria this, Victoria that. So I decided to buy him a case and have a beer with them.
Yeah.
And I looked at him like, damn, dude, like, like these are so good.
How much for a case?
25
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's not bad.
for
Which is-
12.
It's like the same.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, for 12 for a 12 pack. Sorry.
Yeah.
Case is usually like 24.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't
No,
sell
it's all good.
cases. They only have
It's all
12
good.
packs.
12. So you said it was 20.
Like $23, $24.
24. Oh, okay. So I guess that's still not terrible, but like it's probably like 805 prices, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised I've never seen them.
They're decent
Weird.
decent sized bottles too.
Mm-hmm.
They're not
They're
like,
like good
They're
different.
like regular size bottles almost.
Oh. Okay.
yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't know beer terms, so like, you know,
It's
I'm still new
usually-
to this.
It's usually like 12 ounces. Yeah.
Well, it's
It's like the
24.
standard. They were 24-ounce bottles.
Or 12.
12?
Yeah.
No, there were more. I thought there were more.
They
Pretty
were.
sure they're 12.
12.
They're like the regular size bottles.
Like the Corona Lights?
Yeah.
No, these are bigger than the Corona Lights.
They
Oh.
were 24.
Oh well, I don't
Well,
know.
interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah. No, I'm surprised I've never tried those though. We'll have to look out for those. Maybe next time we go to Bevmo and do something, we'll
Yeah.
get a little bit of them.
We gotta try
Yeah.
that. Fuck, what's it called?
I'm getting not your father's
mead.
again.
Oh yeah, mead. Yeah. Okay. So Cameron was saying they have mead at Bevmo.
I want to try it.
Yeah, we gotta do that because you told me, and I was like, dude, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Like,
Yeah.
I'd just be so down to try that.
I'm still getting not your father's though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's something we're always gonna get at Bevmo, I guess, from now on.
Right.
You got me hooked on it. Every time I go there, I buy a case.
Right.
And my parents think I'm an alcoholic now.
It's weird.
I don't know what it
They
is,
don't
but
see anyone.
I have 3 of my friends that people think they're alcoholics.
I mean, it's my parents.
Yeah, but to be
Cody,
fair,
it's his girlfriend. Ethan, it's his mom. And then you, it's your
I
dad.
mean, like, yeah, my dad's never really seen me drink because I've never drank till I was 21.
yeah,
It was my first time I ever had a drink.
yeah,
And
such an alcoholic. Wow.
it's so.
Are you
it's
drunk
weird.
right now?
No,
I don't know.
Jesus.
You're
You look
kinda
hammered to
You're
me.
slurring your words.
I'm gonna need to grab a flashlight, do the little.
No, it's so. It's
Get up and
like,
walk in a straight line.
It's weird for my
Say your
parents.
ABCs backwards.
Screw you guys. I was just gonna say it's weird for them
What's
to see me
23
buy
minus
stuff
3?
like that. What?
What's 23 minus 3?
20?
What's 1 divided by 0?
I'm
What's the square root of -1?
He's fucking hammered.
Yeah, you're drunk. You're done.
No.
Either
Anyways.
hammered or stupid.
I didn't hear you.
Said either hammered or stupid.
Oh, well, looks like I'm one of them.
I think it's both.
I think it's stupid.
Jesus. Oh man. No, but yeah, we'll have to try the mead for sure. It just sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, like what it tastes like compared to just regular beer.
My cousin was telling me he's into that stuff.
Is it a beer
Mhm.
or is it, I thought it was considered like a wine?
Well, it's not beer, but it's like I think it's made with wheat, like beer is, or it's made with grain, like beer would be. But I don't know exactly what. I don't know what differentiates mead from beer or wine. I mean, I guess wine's made with grapes. That's why whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know what makes mead. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what categorizes it as that.
I've never heard of it until you guys talked about
It's
it.
like honey
Yeah.
or something like that that's made into it.
Oh, it has honey in it.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So like,
Huh.
wait,
Or it might be the flavors
does
or
it
something. but
does it substitute sugar for the honey,
I have no
or honey for the sugar?
I have no clue.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, I mean, the sugar just comes from like the
The fermentation process.
yeah, because there's like starches in there, and so you mix it with water and you heat up, or at least with beer. When you make beer, you like heat it up and you let the starches get eaten and turn to wait, hold on.
Don't you let the starches eat the like specific things? Like they eat the sugar, and then that's what really creates like the bubbles, and that's what
Creates
like
the alcohol.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what-
Sorry, I
that's
don't know
all it-
why I was like hitting a blank. It's late, man. I could normally explain this all to you, so it's late. It's
Just
late. I'm
blame
sorry.
this all on Cody for being
I'm
sick.
sorry. Yeah. No, but anyways,
You
no,
blame it
but
on Cody and Bryce.
yeah.
Is he sick too?
Oh no, Bryce called off work, so
Oh yeah.
I showed up late because of him.
Happens. But no.
I'm just an on-call guy. If they ever need anyone, I'm their person. Sometimes I can't come because I'm busy.
No, but it has been funny
Busy.
because like every
Better
time
take those bunny ears out of that.
it has worked good though, because every time it's like last, the day of, and we're like, oh shit, we're gonna have somebody missing, and yeah, it feels like anytime Cody will be like, or Cameron or somebody will be like, all right, we can get Alec, and I'm like, all right, if he's free and he wants to hop on, sure, like absolutely.
Yeah, I don't mind coming over.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad, man. Speaking of, too, guests, we have coming up once we're back at Cody's apartment. I know I talked to one guest, or I talked to you about one guest we were going to have.
Which one?
Who is this one?
I want to keep it a surprise for the audience,
Can you
but the
tell
one that
me,
I was
like,
saying that
in my
could,
ear?
Oh, the drink guy?
yeah, the one I
Okay,
was
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
like, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know who this person is. Can I know?
No.
I'll just tell you after, but I want to keep it a
You're
little
not part
spicy.
of the special group, so you don't get to
Oh
know.
wow.
Dude, that's the funny thing. I'm really not in your guys' group chat. Whenever you guys need a person, you text me. And like I come in here blind, I try to put in my 2 cents with your guys' topics.
No, it works good.
Yeah.
It works good because you are kind of out of the loop, and so it's like it sort of adds a little bit of variety.
Yeah.
Because all of us will see the talking points and know what's going to be brought up. And I feel like even like Cody never puts the talking points in Discord, but I feel like I kind of usually have an idea of what he's going to talk about. But, when we have a guest on.
Drake.
Rappers.
Yeah. I have an idea because every time it's going to be Drake.
Dude, 10
No, but,
out of 10 every time he comes to practice. Dude, I was listening to this song. I don't know if you heard of this rapper, but he does this. I'm like, Cody, I don't listen to that music. He's like, oh, well, so let me tell you about the story about this guy. I'm like, tell you what, dude, you can tell me, but I probably won't even remember within the next day.
Do you guys have practice tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. I just realized.
You should walk up to him and start talking about a bunch of rappers. Or make up names of rappers and just come up with a story.
Just make shit up.
So he can go home and look it up and he's like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah. Hey, you hear how Kodak Black started an Italian restaurant? Wait, you didn't hear about? Oh, all right. I mean, I thought you
It's called
knew about it.
Bodex Cuisine.
I thought you were part of the culture. That's true. You should just start making shit up.
Dude, just start like spitting things at him.
Yeah, and then like shame him when he doesn't know what it is.
And the next time he comes to the podcast, see if he like looked it up or see if he just kind of believed it,
Yeah.
didn't bother to look it up.
You know what you should actually do now that I think of it? So today's Tuesday, right? This
Yes,
episode
sir.
will go up Thursday. You guys have practice tomorrow, right?
And Thursday, both days.
Okay, you should actually like so this idea, you should actually think of some funny shit that sounds halfway believable to tell him about tomorrow. And then just pretend like it's completely true, because when he watches the episode on Thursday, he'll hear this and it'll be like,
Wait.
you know what I mean?
Why don't I tell him on Thursday, the day it comes out?
That could be funny because you guys have practice in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should do that
Just
actually.
like post it. Like we have practice like at 9:30 to like
Oh, that's
10 or like
perfect.
9:30 like to
Yeah.
11. And so post it around that time and I'll be this like
Well, it'll probably go up in like the afternoon, but it'll be
Yeah.
perfect. Like,
Yeah.
tell him, get him going on some shit, and then when he
Uh,
hears this, he'll be like,
I'll make sure he
motherfucker.
listens to it by the time he gets home.
yeah.
And that way he kind of looks dumb or some stuff like that.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
what could be good? Maybe
Um,
not Kodak. Who could you see like starting a restaurant?
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, dude. I could yes, dude. Be like, hey, did you hear about Rick Ross? He like started like a pizza place and started
Sushi. He made his
Ooh,
own
he's-
sushi place.
yeah, he
What would
started,
it be
like,
called? Rick rolls.
Oh, Rick's Rolls. Yes, dude. Rick's Rolls. Yeah, you heard Rick Ross, he like started like some sushi restaurant called Rick's Rolls. Like apparently he's trying to bite like Eminem's trend with like the your mom's spaghetti. Like you didn't hear about this? Dude, that Rick's Rolls.
I'm gonna go with it. I'll tell him on Thursday.
But you got to be completely like serious,
like completely believable.
No
Yeah.
laughter.
Yeah,
No
you can't.
smile.
You can't like let it crack that it's fake. Be like, yeah, it's weird, it's really funny, but like, yeah, I guess I don't know.
I'll try to. I'm a terrible actor, but like I'll try. I tell him on Thursday, right?
Yeah, tell him. I mean, you could tell him either day.
I mean,
as long as you tell him before. Yeah, I guess Wednesday or Thursday. Because either way,
Thursday seems more like
Do
the
Thursday.
prime. Yeah,
So
that way he doesn't
it'll
look
be
it
funnier
up.
when he watches the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he'll watch it for sure. That's why it's gonna be funny. Rick's Rolls, dude. It's funny because I could totally picture it. Dude, Rick Ross starting a landscaping company because like how he mows his own lawn. What would his landscaping company be called?
Crap.
Rick Mows.
That's pretty good. Rick Mose.
Rick Rolls and Rick Mows. Oh my god, dude. I don't know. I just for some reason I could weirdly like because of the mowing his lawn thing. I could just kind of see Rick Ross having like a blue collar job,
I mean,
What are you
good
talking
for
like a
him.
side hustle.
Like good for him. He mows his own
Like
lawn.
yeah.
Just shows like it just goes to show like he doesn't really. I mean, it's
I
kind
think
of
he
cool.
just
Like
wanted a house that he couldn't afford to landscape.
Is that
And
what
he's
he
like,
did?
well, he bought like a giant like you know those giant lawnmowers that are like this. They're like the huge ones.
you ride.
He
ride
bought,
these things.
yeah, he has this John Deere lawnmower. You've never, there's like pictures of him with like flannel shirts on, like mowing his lawn. Yeah.
It's just those pictures that you look at. You're like, good for him. He's taking initiative. He doesn't
He's got,
need
like, a
anyone to
big
mow
ass
his lawn.
yard.
Dude, there's pictures of him with like Gucci sunglasses on and like a flannel shirt, just like mowing his lawn in this like giant, like fucking 2-story tall, like John Deere lawnmower. It's so funny, bro.
I know, but good for him.
I
He
don't know
mows his
why, but
lawn.
when he said his yard, I just imagine like a yard that I have.
Oh, just like a regular,
like regular 10 by 10.
like it only takes
Turns it on, moves
takes
a little bit, done.
one pass. One pass. He mows the whole fucking thing.
Hey, yo, you know what? Speaking of lawnmowers, California passing that that bill.
I just have no like. I heard about this and I'm like I wish I had more information because
Oh.
it sounds so bizarre.
It
I just don't know.
really does.
How's that gonna work with like the big lawnmowers?
It's just gas ones, right?
See,
like I'm assuming.
'Cause, yeah, yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. Like, they were kind of like it was kind of raising questions after it was passed because I don't think he realizes how many people rely on gas-powered mowers.
yeah.
Like a lot of the farmers rely on those too.
Mhm, yeah.
And if you kind of look at it, a bunch of companies rely on those. And so, like by 2025, they're not gonna be sold here in the state of California anymore.
Mm.
And so I think they're gonna just phase them out before then.
Are they gonna be like illegal to use or just buy in California?
I think it's just
Buy.
illegal to buy.
Illegal to buy.
Because that's
Oh.
the same thing with the electric cars or the gas-powered cars.
That's
Oh.
kind of scary because that's creeping
What's the
up real
deadline for that
close.
one?
I want to say 23 or 24.
Yeah, 23 or 24.
Like
That's
to buy a
it's,
gas-powered car?
it's getting close to it. I know that one's really close though.
What?
But
I'd have
it's
to-
it's probably gonna change if he's
I was
out.
gonna say this sounds like I think I'd have to
No,
read the
that's
actual.
thing. It might not change.
I'm sure it will.
I think I'll have to hear the real bill or read the real bill because that
Yeah.
sounds like kind of. There's no way that in 1 year, like every car dealership is just gonna shut down. You know what I mean?
No, that's the thing. A bunch of car.
Well, I think what they'll do too is like they just will stop. I think the law was they're gonna stop producing gas-powered cars.
oh,
by
like
that-
building them in California?
Yeah,
Oh well, none of them are built here anyways.
yeah.
So
So
Most
they'll
of
just
them aren't
stop
even-
selling them.
Tesla's
most of
gone.
them, most of
But
them aren't
like
even.
if they already have the cars that they lost, I'm sure they'll still sell them. But they won't sell anymore after that.
Wait, so
Yeah.
is it selling them or just building them here?
No, you won't. They won't sell them.
Oh,
So
that just seems like
it's
it's really like 23.
Like from then on, car companies will not be able to import gas-powered cars. I don't think the state of California.
So what? Are we just gonna
Don't
have no
quote
gas
me on
stations?
that. I'm
I
not
don't,
quite
that
sure if
doesn't-
that's right.
I'd have to see like the actual writing.
yeah.
It just sounds so like bizarre.
It
you know? It's
really
like-
does sound very bizarre because
Yeah.
with including the gas-powered lawnmower and leaf
Mhm.
blowers,
Yeah.
like it's kind of scary because we use a whole lot of gas-powered things that we don't even realize we use,
Right. Well, you said it's just lawnmowers, right?
and leaf blowers.
Yeah, I heard the thing too.
what about weed
Apparently,
eaters.
But that's the thing. That's that's what that could lead to also,
Right.
because they could be like, oh, lawnmowers, but they could kind of like group up all like the landscaping tools that
Right.
you need for that, like edging, weed eating,
Yeah.
leaf blowing, obviously that one, and then
Yeah.
there's like other stuff that they use. I'm not sure. I don't know any landscaping tools. But
Yeah.
that's pretty much all I know.
I feel like the thing I heard about too was apparently the batteries like don't last very long, and
No.
so the amount of batteries they'd have to hold is like insane or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you something about battery-powered leaf blowers and battery-powered things. Like Milwaukee or Snap-on or what's that other one? DeWalt or anything like that. They are amazing at like what is it called? Lithium-ion batteries.
Oh yeah.
Those batteries are great.
Yeah.
But once you have them on like the highest output, like the highest setting,
Mm-hmm.
they don't last very long.
Yeah.
And when it comes to lawnmowers and leaf blowers, they don't last as long as they do whenever you're using like the guns.
Yeah, I heard the battery life's like really short,
It's very short, like,
which isn't as much of a
Mhm.
problem for like personal use. But if you're
Mhm.
like using them all day for like a business, it's
Mhm.
like fuck. Then it causes
We used to
issues.
have a battery-powered weed eater,
Yeah,
and I'll get like halfway done with the yard, and it'll fucking die on me.
that sucks.
yeah.
So only half the yard is edged.
Like
Yeah.
some are refined, like some tools are like have gotten better to where
Yeah.
you could do like the whole yard or you could do like the whole thing.
Yeah.
But like there's not very many like companies that have like gotten it down yet.
Yeah. You know what they should do? They should like sell them and like phase them in with like tax breaks.
Lucky.
Never mind.
They should phase them
That's
in
a
with
fair
like tax
amount.
breaks. Like
should.
be like, "Oh, we're going to have them out by this point, but we're going to push it later." And be like, "Until then, like if you shift to battery powered ones, then it's a tax deductible."
I'm sure that's what'll happen because they do that with trucks.
Yeah.
Like certain trucks are like above a certain weight, you could like take them out of your taxes. I think that's what it is. I
Oh,
don't know.
interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's why a lot of companies before or during tax season, they kind of they buy out on like work trucks.
Yeah.
And they kind of like get rid of the old ones.
Yeah.
That way they don't have to pay as much in taxes.
Oh.
I just didn't know weight had to do with it.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Huh.
Yeah, because I think it's over 2,000 or 3,000 pounds.
Huh. It's not really even that high, to be
Or
honest.
I think that's kind of light for a truck. I don't know how heavy trucks yet. Like I know
Yeah.
they're heavy, but I don't know like the exact like.
I mean, like
pounds.
3,000 is heavy, but for like industrial, like if you're using it in a work sense, that's like not that crazy.
I mean, no, then it's got to be heavier than like I think a ton, like 1 or 2 tons.
Well, like 2 tons are like heavy,
Mhm.
but it's like 3,000. Like that could be because I guess
3,000
that
is a ton, right?
no 2,000's a ton.
Oh,
Yeah, so I guess 3,000 actually kind of would make sense because that is getting into like more of like a work truck type of
Yeah,
thing.
uh-huh.
But I don't know, it's just kind of interesting.
yeah, but a lot of people do that. Like they just start buying things that
Mhm.
like cost a lot, like
Yeah.
because they pay quarterly taxes.
Yeah.
My family's company, we pay quarterly,
Mm.
and so because of that, we don't want to pay as much. So
Yeah.
we buy new machines,
Yeah.
and that's how everyone else does it.
Yeah.
That's literally every company like that. They do it every time.
No, I mean everybody does that.
Mhm.
It's just interesting because I didn't know weight had a factor in it.
Oh yeah, wait for trucks. Yeah.
That's just the intro.
Mhm.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I didn't know that was a stipulation.
Uh-huh.
But I guess then it's like it probably has to be a certain. You know what it is? It's probably because like back in the day, people would like just buy like a nice car for themselves and they'd write it off as like a company expense.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably have the weight limit so that people aren't just going out and buying Audis
No,
and
that-
being like, I drive to work with this. Like I need this Audi.
No, but that's for trucks. There's also I think there's a thing for cars too.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
I mean, back in the 80s, that was like a big thing. People would just buy like luxury cars and be like, it's for the business.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the tax laws used to be like, they're already pretty loose now, but on tax write-offs, they used to be really loose with it. So it used to be you could just write off almost anything.
I did not know that. Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And it just became a problem because people would just write off everything they had. Like, they would find some way to make everything a business expense. Like, these shoes? I wore these at work one time.
My drugs.
Yeah, I used them I did them at work. This cocaine, I snorted it off my desk.
That desk
Makes me get my work done
is also
faster.
tax deductible.
I've banged like 3 assistants on that desk. Their salaries, that's a write-off. Do you know how oh God, like a politician? Do you know how many secretaries I have assaulted on that desk? I shouldn't have to pay any taxes.
No.
Their
Jesus.
therapy? That's a write-off.
Stop. No. all right. I think that's enough there.
No, but yeah, no, it used to be really easy to like write things off for taxes.
Yeah.
So it's like they probably did that just so people were actually getting work trucks and not just like
You good?
regular vehicles and trucks.
Yeah.
You okay?
Not feeling good.
You need to talk about it?
Mentally or physically?
Oh, both. Can't breathe out my nose.
Oh man.
Something that'll help a lot. Like this is don't let this be like an ethnic thing.
Okay.
Vapor rub.
Vapor rub?
Rub it right here on your chest before you go to sleep. You'll feel great.
I did it one time when I put it right here on my lip.
That's terrible.
It fucking stunk so bad. Because I figured I put it right here on my lip. It'll clear up my nose.
Yeah.
But it just burnt hella bad right here.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but put it on your chest, rub it on your chest, and I think what else? Get some tea. Like if you have cinnamon at your house,
Yeah.
boil some of those up.
Seasoning?
Boil cinnamon sticks.
I don't have cinnamon sticks.
Oh, well, I was gonna say boil up some cinnamon sticks. Drink that. That'll help. Like use honey.
Wait, what
Drink
is
that.
being what did the ethnic thing have to do with this?
Vapor
I'm
rub.
confused. Is that like
I
what?
didn't
Is
think
that
that
like,
was.
Yeah. It's just-
Oh, really? You guys don't know about that?
No, I
No.
know what it is, but I
Yeah,
didn't
I
think
mean, I
that
know
was.
what it is.
All right, then
but-
it's a Mexican thing. Like there's like a what is it called? I can't think of it. It's like a Mexican thing. I don't
like a
Tequila?
tradition or like
know. I don't know. I completely forgot the name of it. But like, I think it's just Mexicans. I don't know if it's like other ethnicities. But like there's mostly known in like the Mexican households. Like we use vapor rub to fix anything. Like
Oh.
like a scrape, vapor rub.
Oh yeah, this is like
Have a
my first-
headache, vapor rub.
This is
If anything,
definitely
I
my
thought it
first
was a
time.
white
You
person
crash your
thing.
car, vapor
Oh,
rub.
shit. Yeah, this is my first time hearing about this.
Really?
I thought it was
Yeah.
a white person thing.
No, it's kind of funny.
I've never used vapor rub.
I have. I used it a lot.
like I know what it is, but
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. Oh, it's a stereotype, or like not necessarily a stereotype, or a stereotypical thing to have, or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, but that's
Those bitch.
Just the fact for some yeah, right. No, you said something about ethnic and it reminded me. We should do I should put together another one of those things that was the like who said this quote, was it? And it was like rappers or like high-ranking politicians.
Oh, yeah.
And there was that one by Boris Johnson where he was like, "I'm down with the ethnics." It just reminded me of that. I should do another one of those. But
I thought you were gonna say like let's do an ethnic friendsgiving.
no,
I don't know why that just
I
popped
mean,
into my
sure, but like you know, it doesn't have to be non-ethnic.
head. I don't know.
Yeah, no, but and then also, so yeah, for future guests, we're gonna have I'm sure some people in the audience can figure it out. This guy can mix up a cocktail like nobody's business. But also, there's
I don't
another
know.
one.
I don't know what it is.
A friend of mine contacted me the other day. I needed to mention it to you and Cody, but I know that you guys are gonna like this one because he's a fighter.
Oh,
So-
I think you told us about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be
fun.
a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that'll. I feel like usually when we're talking about fighting, we're just talking about it as spectators. I feel like it'll be fun getting to talk about fighting with somebody who's like
Yeah.
actually been in the ring. Yeah. So that'll be a good one. But back when we're in Cody's apartment, that'll be better because then we
Yeah.
can just be interlocked.
Where we're warmer.
Warmer, sometimes cooler. Because when it's cold in the shop, and when it's hot, we're sweating. So.
Yeah.
But in Cody's apartment, we got that sweet, sweet climate control.
Dude, I have not been over at their apartment yet, or I have,
Yeah,
but
you
I haven't been over
In a
in
while.
a minute. Yeah, I've been over in
Oh.
a minute.
I haven't been in there in forever.
Most of
Yeah.
that's because
Last
of like
time I was there is for the podcast.
Yeah.
same. I don't know why Becca and I haven't gone over to their place.
You guys should do like a little candlelit dinner,
We were gonna hang out one time at
Mhm.
their place. Ended up hanging out at my place
Oh, why?
because they were at their they were in Waterford.
Oh, they were just there already. Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say, it seems like so much more reasonable to use Cody's apartment.
yeah. It sounds a whole lot better. It's free reign. It's
Yeah.
their place. We don't have to worry about like people sleeping or stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're like, oh, we'll go over to your house. I was like, all right, don't mind. I was like,
Yeah.
kind of wanted to go over to yours.
Kind of want to get out of my house, but
That's what I do every time people come over to my house.
Yeah, because everyone's
I
going over
know.
to Cam's house.
you're kind of doomed because your family is just so cool about it
Yeah.
that everybody feels comfortable going there.
Yeah.
And it's so close. I feel like either one of our houses could work like that, except I'm pretty far out, whereas everybody can like easily get to your house.
Yeah.
It's a your house is in the middle of everyone.
Your mom doesn't know my name.
She does.
It's rough.
Every
She
time
just
I
fucks
see,
with them now.
yeah, every time I see her, I was like, "Hi, I'm Alec." She's like, She like, gives me like a smirk, you know, like a smart Alec smirk.
What?
Next time she does that to you, just call her Lion King.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit.
No, it was funny because I think I'm the only Mexican friend other than Arturo and Luis, huh?
You're the only Mexican friend that comes over.
Okay, yeah, I'm the only
Arturo
Mexican.
and
dude.
Luisa never came over?
Arturo once, but that was on Friendsgiving.
Like
Yeah,
once.
both of them came over once, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
he comes over more often.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, you're over a lot. Yeah.
And yeah.
Hmm.
And so like I told him like I'm like the one Mexican guy that's always over.
Yeah, you're the
They
token.
couldn't guess my name.
I feel like your name is pretty easy to remember just because it's like I've never heard your name before. I've heard Alex, but I've never heard Alec before.
It's kind of
You know?
like a German
Really?
name, isn't it? Alec or Alex is like more of like or a Russian?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I don't know where
I honestly
originally.
thought it was a white person.
Roman
name.
Catholic, I think
Oh.
it is.
Oh, it is,
Yeah.
but that's like a religion.
I don't know. My uncle was telling me about
Oh,
it. He's
yeah,
like,
I
"Yeah,
don't
your
know.
name's more of like a Roman Catholic type name." I'm like, "I don't know what that is."
I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's something to that, but like
I
Yeah.
think there was more to it. I just didn't ask any more
Unless-
questions after that.
maybe there was like a Catholic person named Alexander, and like that's maybe why there's the name Alex is so common.
Dude, you have no idea how many names my parents had to go through. How many Alex names they had to go through. They Alexander, like Alejandro.
Oh,
Alex.
right, because there's different versions.
Yeah, they were
Huh.
like, "Oh, we don't want to like." 'Cause
Interesting.
they wanted to name me Alec because they wanted to nickname me Ale.
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 That seems like why?
Because my mom had an uncle who was like the sweetest person that she had ever known.
Oh.
And like he's still alive.
Mm.
And like his name was I think Ale. Ale. It's like,
Just ALE.
But it was like
Interesting.
had a more of like a Hispanic accent to it. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
didn't sound like Allah. It sounded like Ale.
Yeah, it's just I've never heard that. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
But they wanted to give me that nickname, but it never really happened because
Yeah.
like my name was so short already.
Yeah, yeah.
So just stuck with Alec.
It kind of doesn't really roll off the tongue at all, too. I'll be honest.
No.
Like it sounds great by itself, but I feel like that is a hard name to like throw in the middle of a sentence and
Yeah.
like because it doesn't end on like a hard sound or like a vowel. It ends on like a
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, a bunch of my brother's friends call me Alan
Mm,
just
that's kind of weird.
just to fuck with me.
Alec.
Yeah.
Mm.
A bunch of people call me Alec.
Alec.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Cam.
Taco.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Taco.
Yeah. You should actually explain that because we were just driving one time and you were like, dude, everybody thinks it's racist that I have Alec's name as Taco, but it's literally just because he wore a taco costume.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It was a dress-up day or something like that.
No, it was not just. It was Halloween day. It was Tuesday.
Oh,
It was our
it's a
senior
dress-up
year.
day, okay?
It was our senior year. It was Halloween. It was Tuesday. We decided. We looked at each other. I looked at him. He's all like, and I asked him, "You want to be a taco with me, Cam?"
Yeah, you guys both did it.
Yeah. And
That-
like, because I had the taco costumes. I don't know why I had two, but I happened to have two costumes.
You never know. You
Yeah.
never know who's gonna want to, taco it up with you.
And I wore a taco costume all day, and so
And
did
I did,
Cameron.
and I regretted it as soon as I walked in the homeroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that, walked in, I'm like, fuck, I'm the only one wearing a costume.
Yeah.
Oh my
Him and I
god,
were the only ones in costumes. It was so funny.
that's hilarious.
It was like the home
Everybody else is like, yo, what the fuck?
It was
What are you guys
so
doing?
funny because like we were looking at each other like, yeah, so many people are gonna dress up for Halloween. You know,
Oh,
so
this could be
no
so
one
funny.
did. Yeah.
We have
And
the best costumes at school.
the funniest part is it wasn't even the day we had classes together.
Yes. So you guys were just alone with it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I went
my-
to a separate class the whole
Yeah.
time. I was like,
that's hella funny.
Dude, we committed though. I wore that thing the entire day, and that was actually where I think Becca first saw me too.
Wow. So it didn't start off on a high note.
No, it really didn't. She kind of makes fun of me for it still today.
Yeah.
Like she gives me
I'm just-
taco socks
I'm
and like.
surprised no one made fun of me for it.
Oh right, dude.
Yeah.
Right. It was kind of funny though because I think we we tried to like stick together as much as we could the day, but it was hard because we obviously had different schedules.
Yeah.
So like it kind of looked awkward because even with me, most of my classrooms, no one dressed up.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. Like I get it's senior
funny.
year, but like have fun.
Wait, this was senior year?
Yeah.
Why did I think this was like way before that?
I don't know.
Huh.
Was it senior or junior?
No, it was senior year.
Why did I think you guys did this like freshman or sophomore year? Weird.
I don't
No,
know.
but we did make fun of you just behind your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count.
We did it when you walked away.
it was honestly the funniest thing ever because I remember Cameron beat me into the homeroom.
Yeah.
Because I got there late. I always got to school late my senior year. Dude,
I was
Badass.
so pissed
I
at
had
him.
40
'Cause
tardies.
I didn't think he was gonna show up. I thought he was gonna make me just show up in the fucking taco costume.
I mean, you might as well have. You guys didn't have any classes together.
It was so funny too.
I was sitting at
Oh
home
my
like,
gosh.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
I get there, I see Cameron, I'm like, yo. But the first thing too, I look at Cameron, so I see him. I was like, all right, cool, we're dressed up. I
You
look,
at everyone else.
everyone's just no costumes. I'm just like, all right, I
That's
guess
hella
it's
funny.
Just a couple freshmen.
They're like, yo,
yeah.
my guys.
It just seems like people just wanted to grow up, you know.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we were like 18 at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, we were like legal adults. Like,
so
Doesn't
like,
matter.
we wanted to dress
yeah.
up.
And no, but it's also like when you're in high school, everybody's like,
Oh, yeah.
too cool.
You're like, oh, I'm too cool for
Too cool
Halloween.
for it.
I'm like, dude, screw you. I'm
Like-
gonna go get some candy.
Yeah. If you're like 30 and you just walk through your day dressed as a taco, people are like, that guy's young at heart.
Yeah.
But if you do it when you're 18, people are like, well, that guy's fucking lame.
Dude, like, come on. Like, growing up is lame. Like, it sucks growing up.
Yeah.
Did we
Age is just,
use those for a fundraiser too?
Yeah, I never got him back.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nah.
Becca asked for him. I was like, do you still have those costumes? I was like, yeah. I looked for them. Nowhere. I was
I
like,
think I have one at my house.
Yeah.
I'd like that back, by the way.
So you just wanted to be, young at heart, right?
Yeah. I
Oh,
was going to
great.
be a taco thing last year for Halloween.
Yeah.
Because, like, just to poke fun at the fact that Becca, that's the first time she saw me.
Yeah.
Whenever I was to make it even better, I was handing notes out for I think what was it? For one of my classes, I was handing notes out,
Mm-hmm.
and I happened to be in a taco costume
Yeah.
because I was the office TA. So I literally went to every classroom that day wearing a taco costume,
Sick.
just a lone taco.
just a
Yeah.
lone taco.
Yeah, you know, every time you get a taco, you don't just get one. You either order them in increments of 2, or you
No.
just get 3.
Every time we saw each other, we should have like ran up to each other and hugged each other.
We really should have. We should have made so much of a big deal of it, like, but we didn't. We just walked next to each other, like, hey.
You guys should have like got some sauce, and
You should have been the sauce packet.
fuck, it's kind of sus. Yo, dude, you be the sauce. No, dude, you be the sauce. Fuck,
Just a bunch of saucy dudes.
dude. I'm so saucy right now. Fuck, it's like
was-
dripping down my shell.
It was funny. It was funny because we've known each other since, what was it? I can't. We've known each other since 2nd grade.
Yeah, you guys known each other for a long time.
Yeah, I think 12 years now.
Yeah.
12 years we've known each other.
Unfortunately.
That's cool. It was funny because we met, I think, during football, and you went to Moon School for a while too, didn't you?
I went for preschool and kindergarten, and I went to Roberts Ferry.
Yeah. Oh well, we met in football then.
Yeah.
And then, after, I think I'd only seen him at football, and then I got transferred to Roberts Ferry, and then boom, he was there. I was like, oh shoot, you play, like, I remember you.
Yeah.
And then yeah,
And the whole time he's saying that, I'm like, please don't talk to me.
Like,
Get away.
I feel like this is the type of guy who's going to show up to senior year of high school dressed as a taco.
Both of us,
I get
dude.
taco
They
vibes.
make me do it.
I got real taco vibes from this
I didn't
guy.
make you do it. I asked you, and you're like, yeah, let's do it. It'll
I
be
know.
funny.
I was down.
Karen's like, I mean, if you want to.
It was
Behind
funny.
your back, though, he was like, yes. Fuck yeah.
It was all good fun. Literally, like, some of the teachers looked at us and they're like, you're like the only people that I've
We
seen
got our
with the
picture in the
costume.
yearbook.
Yeah, that's true.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. I don't remember
I
that.
think so.
I'm pretty sure you guys did. I vaguely remember it.
Did we?
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't remember.
I have one in the house if you want to check, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Probably check later. I don't know.
Yeah. Fuck, there was something.
I got an action pose of me in the yearbook. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was a good pose.
We took a picture for the senior rides.
Yeah.
I forgot who else was with me, but we just took a picture of like our shoes on the ground.
Oh.
Go like that.
Fuck, who was it?
Was it you?
What was it me?
I think it was me, you, and someone else. We all three did it.
Was it? Oh no, it wasn't. I can't remember. Because actually, now that you mention it, it sounds really familiar. I just don't remember. Did we have a third person?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Was it
Fuck, who
Caden?
would it have been? No, I don't think so.
It might have been.
Was it? I don't think. For some reason, I don't think it was though.
Oh, maybe it was just us two.
Yeah, and then she took it out.
Yeah.
Oh, she took it out.
Yeah.
It didn't go to the yearbook. I was so fucking pissed.
I got
Oh.
mine in my old truck
That
in
shit would
there.
have been so funny.
My old little BS. I remember that truck. Miss it. Not gonna lie.
Man.
Wish I would have kept it and sold it right now.
I miss
Yeah.
my old Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
Now I gotta pay insurance. Damn.
Ah, fuck. No, there was something though. There was something I was gonna say. Whatever.
What was it
Doesn't
about
matter.
though?
I don't remember.
Was it like just happened to be about the yearbook or
Nah, I just don't remember. It's getting late. I don't
golf
know.
track?
Do we have any any little last minute anything,
Last minute stuff.
I wanna
Any
go to
little
sleep.
tidbits? Any
You want to
little-
go to sleep? I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of texts, but in this where I'm like in this file where I'm sitting, I get absolutely no signal. So by the time I get
Yeah.
out there, I'm just gonna get like just straight
That must be
bombarded
nice.
by them.
You can get a little bit of service if we open the door, but literally that's how close it is. Is like if your phone's in the right spot and that door's open, you can get a little bit of service. But if your phone's not in the right spot or that door's closed, nothing.
What?
What?
I don't know if the Dodgers won or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's hope they lost.
Ooh,
No.
let's make some predictions. What do we think the score is?
The score was 5-1 by the time we started.
Giants won 9
What?
to 5.
Dodgers won 5-1.
So do we have both of you saying 5-1, but just opposite teams?
I
that
have
what-
No, I'm saying
5.
9-5.
9-5?
Giants.
5-1.
Do you guys want me to check it
Dodgers.
right now, right before we end, and we can get a little? Just,
Yes, please
Okay.
check it.
Okay, so I'll check it right now, and then
Here,
when I come
let me
in,
see my phone.
yeah, I'll check it right now, and when I come back in, give me your guys' like final prediction,
Okay.
and then we'll wrap up.
It's stressful.
You just check my phone if you want.
Oh, okay.
As soon as it loads, it just pop up. Dale's a bitch. Dale's a bitch.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, Dale. Nice cock. So,
What? Ow, stop. That hurt.
hey, put this on a seat so he doesn't see it and he'll sit on it.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to see that one, Cam.
No, he won't.
I'm the one who broke it. I laid on it and I didn't realize
ready
it was
for this?
behind me.
Move your hand. See if it breaks.
Ow, why did I do that?
What?
Did it load though?
No, I just looked up on my phone.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I guess it did load, but it didn't load until like I was walking in.
What's the score?
Actually, what's your predictions?
7-5 Giants.
God damn it.
5-1 Dodgers.
I'll read it to you guys right now.
Okay.
Get a little drum roll.
Dodgers won 7-2. I saw it.
Okay, fuck off.
What the fuck?
All right, Alec.
I'm sorry,
You
dude.
ruined my drum roll.
I bet you're the type of guy who screen looks on Call of Duty.
Ow.
What was the? I guess okay. Now it's not fun because you spoiled it. But what were your guys' predictions before?
Fucking loser.
5-1
I said
Dodgers.
5-2.
Okay, so I guess you're more accurate because they actually won.
Mhm.
But
Oh, on to game 5.
all right. Do we
Winner-
have any
I'm
closing?
done with this shit now.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Alec.
Winner goes home tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. I think it's Friday they play.
Yeah.
Friday.
So, do we have any? Oh shit! So we'll have like kind of a part 2 to this conversation next week.
Yeah, on
Alright, cool.
Friday, honestly. So, honestly, by the time we start filming this, I might not even be here if Cody's here.
You probably won't be because I think Cody will probably be back.
Yeah.
We might not even be here. Hopefully, we play at Cody's apartment. But anyways, do we have any closing thoughts?
No.
Okay.
Go Dodgers.
Cool. Cool.
Hi, Rebecca.
Okay.
Great closing.
All right. Anyways, hopefully you guys will see us next week in Cody's apartment. And if you don't, well, you know what? I'm sorry. But
Goodbye.
that's all we have for you guys tonight on the Culture Collective podcast. Podcast. All right, later, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Love you so much.